Good evening, I'm Todd McDermott. Thank you for joining us here at 11 o'clock. We know tonight the pilot did report a mechanical problem to air traffic control right after takeoff and apparently circled the airport several times for minutes, unable to control or land the plane. Investigators have not released the identities of the three victims or the name of the driver who was hurt. During a short news conference this evening, a National Transportation Safety Board investigator said they will look at several factors to determine what caused that crash.
The Cessna 310R has a very long history of being a safe aircraft. We will, of course, be looking at it. The three things we always look at the pilot. We're going to look at his pilot qualifications, his 72-hour history, anything else that might be going on in his life. We're going to be looking at the aircraft. We're going to be looking at the maintenance records. We're going to be going through the wreckage in detail when it gets recovered to a salvage facility. And then we also look at all the environment, such as the ATC, weather, or anything like that.
Again, all that will take many months at a minimum. Transit officials say a section of Military Trail in Boca Raton between Butts Road and Northwest 19th does remain closed near that crash site. Aria Height is there in Boca Raton tonight with the reaction of people who saw the plane go down and saw the chaos that followed.
Investigators have wrapped up their work here for now. That very much, though, does not mean that their work as a whole is finished for this investigation. Let me step out of the shot. You will see this section of Military Trail remains closed. And as we zoom in the distance, you will see a vehicle out there. That is the car that was involved in this crash, that crashed into the tree right about where it's parked. That's where the plane crashed before eventually coming to rest on the railroad tracks. And so many people around here heard the impact, then saw the flames and the smoke.
That is insane.
Witnesses around the airport started recording shortly after the plane took off, quickly realizing something was wrong.
Bro, he's done 4 laps already.
Investigators estimate the plane was in the air for about 10 minutes, the pilot clearly struggling to maintain control.
It was kind of swerving side to side, and then the landing gear was down, and then it had come back up.
We saw a plane, it kept circling. It came very close to our building, right outside of our window.
At around 10:15, the plane fell out of the sky, crashed along Military Trail in Boca Raton.
Oh my God, oh my God.
I heard the boom and basically shake of the windows simultaneously, and then saw a cloud of smoke and a fireball.
Holy God, oh my God.
The building shook. All of a sudden, no internet, just surreal.
Witnesses rushed to the scene to see if there was any way to help.
The plane just crashed.
And learned what investigators confirmed a short time later. The 3 people on board the plane had all been killed.
We heard a loud boom and the building shake. It's just like a complete tragedy. And we saw a car on fire.
Are you okay?
The man who had been driving that car had driven through the smoke and flames from the plane crash and crashed into a tree. He suffered only minor injuries. The National Transportation Safety Board will now work to determine what caused the plane to crash.
When I saw the explosion, I knew it wasn't good. It clearly got there, and there was nothing left.
The NTSB says planes like this don't have a standard black box, but they believe they can still retrieve flight data from the plane, and they also can listen to the conversations the pilot was having with air traffic control to try to figure out exactly what went wrong here. In Boca Raton, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.